a tip that could strengthen or even save your marriage. Let's talk about that today. Hello, welcome to True Love Talk. My name is Bridget Erhabor, author of True Love More Than a Love Affair. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, subscribing to my videos. I'm just as blessed sharing them with you. So if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, my information is in the description box below. You can send me emails, ask me questions. I enjoy your questions and I actually respond to emails. Yes, and I'm looking forward to more and more and more testimonies. All right, today I want us to talk about something that many times is missed in a marriage relationship. Sometimes people are having trouble in their relationships, and it's just the simple things that could make the big difference. And I'll tell you why. Not too long ago, I was watching a video of someone who was narrating the story of Nathaniel Houghton, the writer of the Scarlet Letter. You may have heard about it. And they were telling about his life story. Not a long video, just a little bit. But the story kind of focused on the wife, and it's told that he came back from work one day all dejected and feeling like a failure. And he told his wife that he had lost his job. When he told the wife that he had lost his job because he was working at a kind of custom house, the wife was like, "Yay, goody!" And I was like surprised, because usually people would feel like, kind of depressed, like, oh, what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna live on? You need to go get a job and things like that. But she's like, now you can finally go write that novel. And he's like, really? And he's it is said that he wasn't that excited about the thought. And the reason being, he's like, what are we gonna live on? Now you want me to take time off to write a novel? I don't have a job. What are we going to live on? Obviously, the wife wasn't working, or didn't. At least if she was. She wasn't making enough. But obviously, she wasn't working. And so, the wife said, "Well, honey, I have been saving money every week from the money you give to me to take care of the home for years, and it turns out that right now we have enough money to live on for a whole year while you write your novel." Wow, amazing. That is rare. That is rare to have someone save consistently, but she did that. And the narrator kind of went on and on and on about her wisdom, and things like that. Because at the end of the day, because of what she did, the money she saved, the husband was inspired and he went about writing like a house on fire and produced this masterpiece, The Scarlet Letter. You may have heard about it. And so yes, he goes on and on about her wisdom. Actually, her name is Sophia, which means wisdom. So she actually lived out her name, in being able to save and being able to encourage her husband and being able to, kind of call that, genius from him and say, "Hey, you go write, you go do this," and she's cheering him on. So that's something really amazing and something that is to be admired from the woman. But the reason I bring this up is this. While we're watching that video, I didn't watch the video alone. I had a couple of women watch the video as well. And I got a comment that said, well, it's all well and good. We thank God for the good wife, the wise wife, and things like that. But when are we going to see more videos about good men? When are we going to hear about, what the good man did that helped his wife and things like that? We need to see a lot more such videos. And when she said that, I thought about it, I didn't say anything, I thought about it. And while I was thinking about it, I watched the video again, and I discovered something about the video that I think that many miss. And many would think the same way that she was thinking, yeah, talking about a good wife. There's all this stuff out there about a good wife that can cook, clean, take care of her husband and the home and things like that. We want to see more videos about the man. So she was actually voicing the thought of many women out there, I believe. But I saw something that I think that many miss many times, and that's something many times that also hampers relationships. and sometimes even ends it. I saw appreciation. Yes, what do you mean? Alright, that's my tip. Did you notice that this man was consistently giving his wife money for years, every week? So much so that she was able to save enough for them to live up to a whole year. I saw the consistency of this man. I saw the goodness of this man. I saw a man who gave up his dreams, so to speak, or who put taking care of his family above his writing skills and his dream of being a writer. And the seed that he sowed for years and years came back to him. Yeah, it came back to him. So while people may listen to that video and see the wife and see her wisdom and see her genius and all of that, and they may miss, many times it is missed, that that guy was a good man. He was a good husband. A husband who week after week went to a job that made enough money, and he didn't keep the money, he brought enough money every week to his wife to take care of the home. And out of that, she was able to save enough for a whole year. That's amazing. That is amazing. Now, granted that not many women today will save that much money, but also not many men are as consistent. So we may say, oh, it's his responsibility, he should go to work and bring the money and take care of his family. Yes, but not many are consistent. And it is always good for us to be appreciative of the little things, not to take things for granted. And that's, I think, one of the major issues in marriages today. Sometimes after a while, people begin to take each other for granted. Meanwhile, they have a good man, good woman in the house who goes to work, who helps with the who is a major player, a good player in making a good home, cooks, cleans, whatever it is that your spouse does. There is something. And today I want to challenge you to look for that thing in your spouse that you can appreciate and start appreciating it. That's my tip to save your marriage and to strengthen it, because many times people take these things for granted and it begins to cause them to complain, and then the complaint turns to fight and quarreling, and sometimes the fight ends up ending the marriage. When if we take just a little time to look at our spouse, we'll see that there is not one, not two, but quite a number of things that they are good at, that they are faithful at, that they are consistent with. That if we focus on those things and thank them for those things, it will cause them to do even better. And when they do even better, the marriage will get even sweeter. And they too will begin to compliment you because work works both ways. The husband was obviously, Nathaniel Hawthorne, the writer of Scarlet Letter, was obviously appreciative of his wife. He was committed enough to be consistent in taking care of her. And she too was appreciative of the fact that he's bringing all of this. She was appreciative of the fact that he has a gift. And she saved this money. So each person had something. Now she could have come and complained about him losing his job. He could have said, well, I give you a lot of money all the time, what do you really do? And things like that. But over the years, they were just consistent in being who they were, to the point where at the end of the day, she was able to help him, to a great destiny. And she now is being talked about as being a major player in this great man's life. So I want to encourage you today. Look at your spouse. Don't look at other people, because many times people begin to look outside. The grass is greener on the other side, and then they miss out on what they have. Look at the little things, because it's the little things that makes the big things. And when you look at your marriage partner, you appreciate the little things, you will have a great marriage. And that's a big thing. Don't you agree? I think you do. Wow. So I hope that this is helpful to you and that you will apply it, be appreciative, strengthen your marriage, save your marriage maybe. Till next time, stay blessed. Like, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in another True Love Talk.